Aw, look, Link looks so pretty with that flower. So pretty! Yay! So cute and so smells good with the flower. Yeah, Link's not amused. He's like blinking his eyes at me thinking, seriously? Seriously, come on now, get this thing off me. Welcome back, guys and gals, to Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. I'm your host, Silent Senior 09. Let's go ahead and go inside here. What? Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp! This cabana belongs to the Master, and the Master alone. Okay, but can you let me in? You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel! Away with you! Away, I say! Puh. You rude door. Sassy thing. Who ever heard of a door talking back to you like that? I've heard of doors smacking me in the face, but that's just a slap in the face and then some. So who's the friggin' master of this place? Oh, Mrs. Mary. Oh, visitors not welcome, the management. Well, Mrs. Mary might be nice, but the management here needs some work, if you know what I mean. So I guess we're gonna have to go to Windfall Island, but before we do that, I do recollect saying this. I wanted to explore the seagulls, or go see the seagulls, which means I'm gonna have to change the wind direction. Crapiola. Alright, to the north. And out we go. Actually, I might be going too far to the right, rather. I want to say it's closer to the left. Like, the Tower of the Gods is right there. I want to say it's kind of in that direction, but it's also to the left a little bit. But maybe I'm wrong, and I just need to chill out. Actually, I think I need to go left more. Yeah, I need to go left more. I have a feeling in my bones, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Yeah, I see it right there, right in the distance. We all know what happened last time. We went into a circle of seagulls. And in case you don't remember, that's quite alright, because you're going to find out now what happens. Oh, man. Moment of truth. Oh, yeah, there it is. The swirly whirlpool, and it's a big octo. Yes. Time to fight the big octo. Wait, did I only hit 2 targets? That was pitiful, man. That was pitiful! Pitiful, man! Jeez, what are you, Usopp or Krillin? Yeah, speaking of Krillin, I've been watching more Dragon Ball Z because I gotta catch up on the seasons of that. Yes. Because Steven Vlogs is officially up to date. Pigs aren't flying? What? Oh, just kidding. Just kidding. I knew he'd be able to do it eventually. Here I am talking like I'm a long-time follower. I just recently, last year, started following and watching his content more. In fact, I've been keeping up to date with it relatively regularly. You know, I've been dropping comments left and right and probably annoying the crap out of everybody. They're like, geez, does this guy ever stop commenting? Yeah, sorry if it seems like I tend to annoy people when I drop comments, but one of the best ways to kind of get yourself known out there, it's not to spam comments, mind you. It's mostly to show that, you know, you're being interactive, you're commenting regularly, and you're replying to people. And that's really the only way. Let me retract and say, I feel like the more people see you, and they see you in a good light, of course, not necessarily an annoying, obnoxious, or disturbing light, but they see you in a good light, and they start seeing your name in your avatar or whatever, they're more apt to start thinking, hey, it's this guy, and they start to look forward to, like, you know, you being around, you commenting and whatnot. And that's kind of one of my strategies, if you will, in terms of getting noticed, if you will, on YouTube. It's actually straight up, I got the idea from Nintendo Caprice when he did one of his old videos. I think it was back in 2010 when he started breaking NCS. He did like a ways to get noticed. Dropping comments helps, and yada yada, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about that because it's boring. Instead, look what I got rolled. It's an orange rupee. My face is beaming, yeah! I got 100 rupees! Oh man, my voice. Ugh. It's obnoxious today. But anywho, yeah, what was I doing? Oh, you know what? I'm rambling about Steven Vlog and Dragon Ball Z, and I just need to go ahead and say, meet you guys at Windfall Island. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna go there via warping, so let's just go ahead and go there. Yeah, instead of cutting this out. I was thinking I had to do some sailing because I'm getting so used to cutting away, but it's like, you know, a little overkill there, buddy boy. Just saying. Man, how much time have I been spending rambling? 5 minutes? Ugh. Man, oh man, we're just gonna barely get the treasure, or the Triforce Chart. The second one, I mean, and then we're just going to probably start heading off to the third one, and then we're gonna have to cut the video there, too. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me, man? I tell you what's wrong. I love doing this. I love recording, I love commentating. Ooh, I just love doing this and just being weird. It's too much fun. And maybe I should stop having too much fun. I mean, it's good to have fun, but maybe I'm having a little too much fun, if you will. Oh. Anywho, up here on Windfall Island, where Mrs. Mary's school is, it's been a while since we've been here. I think the last time we were here, we gave her a joy pendant, so let's talk. Oh, you're the fine young gentleman who gave me a joy pendant present. How could I forget? How many did you give me again? 1? My, but wasn't it that nice? So, what can I do for you, young man? Let's talk. Well, what would you like to talk about? Volunteering we're going to do later. The kids, we don't need to talk about them, because we did that last time. Let's talk about pendants. Although I may be a school teacher, I have a certain flair about me, don't you think? Not answering that. Continue, please. Oh, well, let me tell you, I love jewelry more than anything else in the world. Hoo-hoo! And why not? It's not like I can't afford it. Why, I have so much cash, I have my very own Oasis Cabana. But I happen to be after a very particular kind of jewelry. You see, lately I have been rather taken with collecting joy pendants. Those are very rare trinkets that you can't buy at any store. They're quite amazing. She must not have heard of grinding off of bacca blends. Why, their color and their shape. I feel as if I was destined to gather them. Oh, if you have any, please show them to me. Okay, sounds like a plan. Although that wasn't directly telling us to. Apparently, if we give her joy pendants, there's a chance she might let us visit her cabana. So let's see what she says. My dear, did you bring me joy pendants yet again? How many did you bring me this time? 39? My goodness. Oh, why, to think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me. Oh my, your teacher was very impressed by your efforts, dear child. My whole body is numb with thrill of excitement. So this is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them. Thank you, my dear. That will do just fine. My heart will be aflutter. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. Why? Because you get 21, and 21's like your... never mind. I was going to say it's your golden years, but that sounds mean, because I'm calling her old. Yes, that's enough of that now. A wonderfully splendid thing. Close your eyes, my dear. I have something to give you. I didn't actually read what you said, but anyway, look what I got. World, it's a Cabana deed. It's written on yellowed parchment. Looks quite old, so it probably smells musty. Dum-da-dum. So why are you giving me this? I thought I just had access to it. You see, although I am but a mere teacher, I own my very... Yes, I know. Oh, right, I said that earlier. But lately I haven't made use of it at all. The cabana, that is, my dear, so you can have it. What? Ooh, it's all right, my dear. You can stop gaping in amazement now. She just gave me her summer home for 20 pieces of jewelry. Wow, this is a generous teacher. Now that you have the deed, that cabana is all yours. You own it. You own it, my dear. So whatever you do, don't lose this piece of paper. I'm getting on in age, and sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue my work with the children. And just so you know, you'll find the place southeast of here. It's on a tiny little lonely island near the Triangle Islands, my dear. From now on, it is your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody about this, my dear. Mum's the word, madam. Mum's the word. Thank you, by the way. Well, that makes things much simpler. I thought I was going to have to haggle her and say, let me get in there at least once, because I got to get in there and get some stuff done. Or maybe we can work out a deal where I do some work for you or give you some rupees. But hey, bribing with jewelry and owning the place, yeah, that makes it much easier. So now we can explore the cabana. So, now we officially cut away. I'll meet you guys at Private Oasis. That is south of the Tower of the Gods, in case you forgot. So, see you guys here. Back to the shoe island. Hopefully it doesn't smell like an old lady. You know, the little old lady who lives in a shoe. Oh, man. I seriously don't know how much more Dragon Ball Z I gotta catch up on, but probably not too much more. Why are you talking about that again? Seriously? Were we not finished with that last time? Apparently we weren't. Yeah, in case you don't, in case anybody really is able to correlate, because I'm bad about explaining stuff sometimes. I mention detail A, detail C, and I forget to connect the bridge, to elaborate and explain how they're related, especially when they're two completely different topics. The reason I've been trying to catch up on Dragon Ball Z is because Steven Vlogs usually has like little reviews of Dragon Ball Z, and he did a review of stuff I haven't seen yet, and I've been trying to catch up on it. I'm actually almost there. So that's where that comes into play. That's really all there is to it. He did a review. I want to watch his videos, but I really can't. And this guy's being rude, spitting in my face. Grimy trespassing little scoundrel, away! Yeah, well, I bet you'll be changing a tune when I go in my mailbag. Dig this lovely little deed out. Huzzah! Ooh, unclean, most foul! Don't lay those grudgy hands! Wait, that's... Oh! Why, that's... Are you the new master? Are you Master Salandess? Hey, I like the ring of that. Ah! I'm so pleased to hear that name, Master Salandess. Please be gentle on this fine doe hut. Wow. Talk about a 180 personality shift. So I just turn your hand, okay. Thankfully I wasn't grabbing between your legs. That would be a little disturbing. Oh, lovely, look at that, he's got his butt to the door. That's cute. So, we have a butler door on a cabana, attached to a cabana on an island that I think it was originally called... Oh, look at that, yeah, I forgot to show that. This place was originally called Private Oasis, but now that we have the cabana deed, the island gets changed to whatever you named Link, basically. So, Silent S's Oasis. Hurrah for that. So you'll notice this little portrait over here that looks blocky and looks like a puzzle maybe, or maybe it looks like somebody doing some square-shaped art or something. I don't know. But some of you may remember or seeing these, and if you haven't, these little puzzles where they have all but one block in and it usually is in a mess and you have to rearrange them so it looks like the picture. In this case it has to look like the snotty-nosed kid. I forgot the name of the character actually. It's been a while since I did the figurine videos. I will be doing that in a separate video later. For now, let's go ahead and focus on the task at hand. If you look up top here, you'll notice a lever. Grab onto it with your grappling hook here. And you don't have to swing anywhere, you just have to pull your weight on it. And a secret passageway appears in the fireplace. How cliché. But I approve, I like fireplace secrets. Alright, Mrs. Mary. What kind of secret have you been holding? What? Is this the sewer? Ew! Probably smell like dirty wet wipes in here. Ooh, and there's rats to accentuate the fact that we're in the sewage. Or the catacombs, if you will. You need to die! I thought I had him before he attacked me. Yeah, be careful because these rats will steal rupees from you. Well, they'll knock the rupees out of you first, but they will grab a rupee and... Rupee, not ruby. That's rupee with a P, dude. You know, you got a rue and then you got a P. You know, you got to do number 1 in the toilet. Anyway, this is kind of a maze-ish sort of challenge. So we have two choices. We can go left, or I should say we have to crawl left or we can crawl to the right. We're going to crawl to the left. And I'm going to try and do this as efficiently as possible. So we're going to want to go ahead. Wow, that sounds great English. We're going to want to stick to the outer perimeter as best as we can. And by that I mean, picture a rectangle and the direction we're trying... it's just better if you guys have a map, honestly. I'll be honest, I'll just shut up and say, follow what I do. Follow on screen what I do. So when we peered into a room that had a lot of jars in it, we came from the right, so let's go ahead and continue back to the left, which would essentially mean we would be continuing going straight. Go ahead and go straight here, ignore the fact that you can go right. And instead of going straight all the way, which is where we're going to have to go very soon, take a left, and I think this is another room with jars in it. If you don't want to collect rupees or collect the extra goodies, you can ignore this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, rupees! Give me some rupees, yeah! Getting rich, man. Look at this. Almost at 1,000 rupees. Very nice. Well, plenty of rupees to burn at an auction if one happens to take place again. Oh man, excuse me, what was that? I wasn't going, oh man, because I burped. I was going, oh man, because that was a weak burp, man. So, forgive me for that. That was pathetic. Pitiful excuse of a belch. Smells like somebody's dirty foot in here, probably, because this room's like all concrete, so you know it's got to have some stanky feet smell if somebody was walking in here barefoot. Why would anybody be walking barefoot? I don't even know. My mind just doesn't know when to just stop being random. Why am I... Oh! Wow, it actually tells... I didn't know that. So if I push A on the bottle, it doesn't tell you just about the bottle. It tells you about what's in the bottle. That's pretty nice. Details you didn't know. Now you know, you know. Or as I like to say, I feel a day more educated. Oh yeah, I should probably have explained the items you probably needed. Probably. Boy, I'm gonna kick your butt if you don't stop. The items you needed to get this Triforce Chart in particular is... Obviously you needed the grappling hook, but you also needed the skull hammer to push those switches. Oh, get out of here, you dirty rat. What are you, Ratican? That guy from the... What's that movie called again?
Yeah!
Mass Detective? I don't know if it's called Mass... No, it's not Mass Detective. It's Master and... Future Self! What's the name of that movie that basically is about a mouse who goes on an investigation spree and he ends up going at chasing the case... Or chasing the tail of this one rat who hates being called rat. Thanks, dude. Look what I got rolled. It's an orange rupee. Man, I feel like such an idiot, man. I could have sworn I saw that. The Great Mouse something. It's gonna bother me until... never mind. Here I am arguing and debating what the name of a movie I was just thinking of, and I should just change the topic. I have a bad habit of doing that. You'll have to forgive me. Yeah, so I didn't explain, but from the ladder, take a left. You'll get 100 rupees that way. As opposed to if you go straight, then left, and I think you just... This is a pretty straightforward pathway. Bar a few turns around the corner, but there's not so much of a maze going this direction. Now, I could be really cryptic and say, well, if you go down pathway C, but take pathway F, you know, kind of like they do in guidebooks, but I think it's just better if I just kind of let you guys just watch and see. Because, I mean, sometimes half the fun is more or less exploring and less about the, well, you gotta take a left, then a right, then a left, then a left, then a left, and then essentially you've gone right, but that's okay. Come on. Come on down. Now you want your butt kicked. Oh, you little... Oof. I'm trying to avoid cussing, but he's really bucking for it, man. He's bucking for a curse word. I wonder what's in there. Guess we'll find out. So, where does this way lead exactly? Let me refresh my memory. Down a hallway, down... Okay. So, that's where we came from. We first went into this hole here. And we couldn't get into here. Okay, yeah, it's starting to make sense. So I guess the next step would be to go in here. So, let's drop in and... Holy bejesus! Mrs. Mary, you have some explaining to do? Please don't... Mother of all mercy, this is worse than a spider. Sweet bejeebus. Holy cheese and rice! Good gosh, man! Get out of my face with your big old red eyes and your creepy jawline, I'm telling you. Mrs. Mary's got some explaining to do. Some explaining, I tell you. As I said before, I've heard of skeletons in the closet, but this is just taking it to a level of creepy. Ugh. Well, apparently, these guys were in here for a reason. Usually, when you got monsters as nasty as those guarding something, I guess they were guarding this pathway, that generally means there was something good at the other end, so I guess we should go ahead and continue on. Of course, we can try to ignore the fact that this is the only way we can get out of here, because as opposed to climbing down a ladder, we just kind of fell into a hole of trouble, man. Probably smell like butt down there, too. With those two dead people. I mean, I wonder how long they've been down there. I'm sure somebody's probably done some theories on, like, the cruelness of Mrs. Mary and her past history of locking two people down into her cabana. Or maybe she didn't even know this place was down here. Maybe the real estate agency just kind of gave it to her and hoping to goodness that she would be another victim. Anyway, me being weird and speculating nonsense aside, we got another thorny chest. So let's go ahead and open it up and get another purple chart, shall we? Reach on in there, Link. Reach on in there. Excuse me. I'm yawning. Look what I got rolled. It's the second purple chart. We still can't read this, so we're going to have to go get it deciphered. Fantastic. No, don't fall down there again, man. We just got out of there. Now let's get out of this sewage place. Maybe this isn't even a sewage place. Maybe this is like just a catacomb area. Which, all the same, isn't really that pleasant of a place to be in. You know, when I think of catacombs, I think of rats. I think of maybe that being the plumbing. Or actually, you know what? You know what else I think of catacombs? I think of a place where you bury the dead. Of course, it probably doesn't help that there's like a story about some guy that I remember reading a long time ago, where he ends up essentially getting somebody drunk, or actually no, he was already drunk, but he ends up taking him to this area, chaining him up, and then essentially breaking him in and burying him alive in the catacombs. Anyway, I'm rambling. I think it's been a while, so allow me to say this. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you bunches. Please don't let yourselves flap, and I apologize I'm being so awkward. I will get better as we progress. It's just been a while since I've done this. Next time we meet, we are going to go ahead and collect yet another Triforce Chart, and we're going to be heading off to the far right, you know what, just say the daggum coordinates, boy. The far right column, 3 rows up, we're going to go after that Triforce Chart, and for those who are not so savvy with grids, dude, we're going to go to Bird's Peak Rock next time we meet. So, see you guys and gals next time.